Michelle's here, obviously. Just let me us get some links out because not everybody knows because of Michelle's own fault. She's here on this channel, and I wish it would stop. Wish YouTube would stop nagging me, reminding me of my own stupidity. It's your own fault. I know. I screwed up. It was my fault. I actually should have not had those things on the screen in the public view. Oh, that flesh looked like a butcher shop. I know. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. My fault, my most grievous fault. Definitely. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the notifications out on Lumi's for the people on my channel, which do not know I'm on Lumi's channel. I'll think this figured out. But I don't even know where your channel is. Oh, you know where my channel is. Just go. Yeah, just go to your channels. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Michelle screws up. She's human, but no, she's gotta suck it up for the time being. I mean, what are you gonna do? You make a mistake. You're human. Yeah, I'm human, all right. Humans make bad decisions. Humans make bad pizza too. That's true. Bad ingredients make bad pizza. Michelle Murray. No, okay. Look, guys, welcome to the show. Anyway, I'm gonna help Michelle try to get this out to her audience. Did I send it out to Patty? I think you did. Oh, did I send it twice? I think you sent it twice. Oops. Okay, so anyway, what happened was last night I kind of got a little gung-ho and I went on to. I'm glad I did not go on Chatterbait. Oh my god, that would have been a disaster. Oh, I did go on after the show. It was a friggin' meat market over there. I wait till you know. Yes, Google Meet, it says open. Wine. No, we don't have Jamaica wine, sorry. No, we don't, but we do have a Google Meets command. There is the donations, there's a Google Meets panel. Let's get the headphones on. Let's get the headphones on in case someone's paging us. It was just a mistake of my fault. My most grievous fault. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. No one else is. I don't know what knee means. What? Wait till it's pretty much the same commands as on my channel. Yeah, it's the same commands as on Michelle's channel. Send it out to Andrew. You think he feels up to being on the air today? I have no idea. I really would like. So, get started. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, okay, I know. I really would like him to be on the show, but I mean, his bronchitis is still acting up. He's probably not going to be able to make it today. I don't know how he's feeling. I have no idea what he's feeling like. As far as I know, he could be feeling like a bit better, but yeah, I mean, I make mistakes. Yep. Yeah, you sure do. That's okay. People do make mistakes, and it's a fact of life. It's not end of all seasons. I do want people to do me a favor and please do subscribe. And I believe, and I'm not absolutely sure, that I believe I have the like counter shown on my video. You think you do? I don't remember. I'll have to look. Alright, so let me look at that real quick. Where's my cursor? Oh, over there. How the hell do you do this every day? You get used to it after a while. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Alright, so some viewers like this stream. There, I'll turn that on. Although I really don't know why. Why does this thing always set this back to not showing the legs when you told to show the legs? I don't know. It just does. You're gonna have to work on your weight again. You put a few pounds back on because of all that holiday eating. I didn't eat that much. Oh, come on. But first time amazing. Week 2, you're perfect. So, alright, so why don't we get some people modded here? That we at least so the regulars can kind of help us as we go. And, yeah, binge control. But I'm also, I do think, how you doing? How you doing personally? So I want to get some moderation. I'm like Michelle, I'm not going to go a million mods. I just want to just get a few people, regular people. The other bangs, holes don't work. You got 3 major ones. You got the donate, the Patreon, and the Google Meet one works. Yes, the Google Meet one works. Just like the our other channel, some of the other bang holes, or as you call them, bang commands, don't work. But that's because we don't need them here. I don't want them here. I don't want to have a million night buds screaming at me and saying, "Hi, don't forget to donate." You know, because Michelle's a cheap ass. I'm not a cheap ass. I know. I mean, like, Michelle does have her mods, pin it. But one thing is, what happens you do if somebody actually keeps blocking Nightbot? Yeah. I don't know. What can you do? If Nightbot is just going to be a royal pain in my ass. Oh, you still got Nightbot set to moderate. Oh, I forgot to change that. I don't want Nightbot to be too much of a schoolmarm. Hey, Nightbot, do me a favor. Leave the students alone. Don't even keep getting into the Nightbot modding of stuff. Thank God, please don't. www. Nightbot. I gotta turn off the moderation on this thing, or I'm gonna have everybody claiming the Nightbot is over moderating too many people. Well, I don't want that. I don't want people to be over moderated. Okay, so spam protection. Okay, blacklist word phrases off. Excess caps off. Excess emotes off. Okay. Excess symbols off. Repetitions off. It's already off. So the only one we have it on is off. Links is that. No. Off. Alright, so these are all off. So that means the Nightbot should be quiet. And just very subservient, just to listen to commands when we ask it to do something. Probably for the next stream. Well, the thing is, we'll try. Baroness said, happy first time. You might want to turn the URLs to video text so since they link to the other YouTube. Yeah, they do. And they're also taking a big giant chunk of my space on my screen. Hey, yeah, well, alright, so, where is it? Over here. Up here. Okay, so let's just turn it off right now. So as you see the donate chat links. Okay. Basically, Michelle screwed up. Okay, she should have just someone just shared the screen that she was looking at with the Google Meets people and not the main YouTube channel. But she kind of got excited and she started sharing it with everybody. And that was the problem. And like I said, it's like a goddamn meat market over there on Fet Life, and when she went into the groups, and that apparently got YouTube all upset. I don't think the story did any good. I didn't see anything in the mailbox yesterday from you. No, I did look. I did get some cash donations in my PayPal and Patreon. Oh, by the way, does the donate work? Donate should work. Because I added your Cash App to the donate command. Let's see if it works. Okay. So, yep, there's a Cash App right there. Oh, wait. There's a slight screw up there. It needs a space. It needs a space. Because it looks like it all runs into one line together. Oh. I'll take care of that. www. Yeah, it kind of runs together. So when you do the donate command, it shows the Cash App command. It shows everything else like next to each other. I don't know if it's going to be fixed today. Cash App, donate. Okay, here it is. Edit. Check. Cash App space. Oh, I see it. Michele space. Save. Alright. Do I have to close the program page, or can I leave it open and test it? Just close it, just to make sure it works. What does that do? It actually should update the thing, but I don't know if it's going to update this stream or the next one. See if it works this time. Yes, that's better. Okay. At least now they can get the different donate links. Let me repin this one, because you see the way the other one was, you would never be able to see it. It would have been just right off the screen. Pin the comment. So I'm not sure you can share that on Discord. You can share your screen on your stream games if you want to. What's going on in Fem Life? I don't know, but you could have. Yeah, I'm still getting my catalogs in the mail. I do have something else coming in the mail from Nebraska. Oh, Nebraska? Nebraska. What the hell? I don't know. How you doing, Dabs? Oh, we're gonna give you my wrench too, don't I? Yes, you do. Okay. So, Baroness, I'm gonna give you a wrench too. So, did I, Deb? I can ban you here, and you can ban me on Michelle's. Yeah, well, Wigto actually, Baroness is now a mod, and what else to know? Looks like everything's all set. Let's see. How does the tags command work? I don't know. I never tried it. I think it's pipe tags. Morning show. Okay, morning show. Morning show. Show. Gloomy. Fun time. Fun. A talk show. Oh, okay. Do I need a space or no spaces? I think you don't need the spaces. Okay, so I think that works. How do I know if it works? says it right there. Unfortunately, this command does not support YouTube at this time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. Zipped? Okay, what does that mean? Maybe the package from Nebraska is the one I sent. I don't live there, but maybe the mail gets zipped all over the beans. You mean all packed up as one big bundle? Could be. No, given where you said where you live, and since you don't have the tracking number, and you said probably a day, it probably means it's probably going to be going through pretty quickly through Massachusetts from Massachusetts. I don't think it's going to go all the way to Omaha, Nebraska. Maybe it's a catalog for Omaha steaks. Omaha steaks? What am I going to do with steaks? I don't even eat steak. Look, we didn't even finish all the turkey meat. Actually, I couldn't even stand all that turkey meat. I didn't even know what to do with it all. He threw a lot of it out after he ate so much. He was like, Monday. Yeah. So, let's see. We have any messages? We have a text message. Krista says, give me a bit, okay. Could give you a wrench when she gets on too. I don't think she's a mod on my channel. So, if you ever do hit 1,000 subs, Loom, what's your plan? I don't really know. I don't know if I can get a bank account. You don't even have a PayPal. Michelle, I don't even have a bank. Okay, how am I supposed to get a PayPal? I don't even have ID. Oh, it's true. I got a mail address. 030 is a tracking number for your package. Okay, let me see if I can pull that up for you. Hit copy. Alright, let me go to the USPS. You don't remember use your account, do you? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to USPS.com. It's no big deal. Alright, so www.usps.com. Okay. Tracking numbers. Paste it. It says expected date by Monday. Omaha, Nebraska package sorting center on at 10:20 p.m. It doesn't say. So you sent me something from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm already getting text message updates. I don't need to send that. Alright, so more catalogs. It says Monday for Sierra. Is that the card you're talking about, or is that just about more packages? I mean, I don't know what we're getting. I don't. Yes, and also the post. Somewhere in the post. Yeah, somewhere in the postal chain. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It is. It's like, oh yeah, you know what? You do have to work on your weight. Oh, shut up. Well, you have to get your weight down a bit. Too much holiday food. Holiday food, my ass. I don't. You've been eating donuts like there's no tomorrow. You're starting to look like a Homer Simpson. Come on, give me a break. Things are gonna get delayed after Thanksgiving, and yeah, you know, things are also. Yesterday was Black Friday, and then we have Cyber Monday. And Cyber Monday is when the post office is going to definitely be starting to get very busy, as people are going to be shipping packages left and right. It's kind of like the song "It's No place like home for the holidays. It's just everybody's gonna go everywhere to go everywhere, and it's funny that Christmas and Thanksgiving are about 30 days apart. And so, what do you personally think about meat in general? I don't really go for the meat. I don't really like turkey that much either. Um, why? It's just something about chicken and turkey, both of them. Um, I mean, I mean, in our economic bracket, it's like chicken is like everywhere, and it's boring. It's like, and I just kind of lost interest in a lot of meat products, and I don't really want to eat a lot of meat. I mean, I'll eat a little here and there, but if I have to sit there, you used to go to McDonald's and eat double cheeseburgers all the time. Yeah. And then you stopped eating all that crap and you started to lose a few pounds. Yeah. Yeah, I did. And then you start getting a little bit depressed and started slamming the donuts like there was no tomorrow. Guilty as charged. How you doing, Gianni? Oh, I gotta give you a wrench, don't I? I gotta give you a wrench too. I gotta get you guys wrenched up so you guys at least. Yeah, sorry about that. No ice cream. I gotta cut back on that. Sierra. It's getting 2 packages delivered on Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be playing around with those LED lights and see if I might. I don't know if I necessarily always wanted to go control with music. I might want to install one of those color dimmers that you can set the color. It's just a nice little plug-in thing, depending on the voltage of the LEDs. See, what I was originally thinking about was experimenting with those things a couple years ago, and I didn't really get a chance to do that. What did you order? I didn't order anything. I got some donations coming in, Johnny. Donations. So I don't know. I know what one of them is, which comes from Wigto, which is some with some LED lights that she strips of LED lights that she bought for a experiment. That I guess she decided that she didn't need all the material or didn't have a use for her, so she gave those to me. And then the other one from Sierra, I have no idea what she's sending me. Probably another catalog. Ugh. Could someone please throw me in a Newark electronics catalog while you're at it? Or yeah, a Newark electronics catalog. Or what's the other one? There was another company that sold electronics parts too. Jameco? Jameco? Jameco is in California. JDR Micro Devices. And then there was another one that had a big fat book, just like the Newark Electronic. It had every single connector, plug, and stuff you can use. The only thing it didn't have was tube sockets. It did not have tube sockets, no. Oh, yeah, and it didn't have tubes. I just like colorful lighting. Well, you're Pisces, so that's why. You like things that make you feel good. That's going to give you a positive energy, flow. Um, I get it because I'm an Aquarius. Michelle's a Virgo. Yeah, I get it too. But Jameco, Jameco, Jameco used to be a electronics supplier in California. They used to sell computers, electronic parts, components, kind of like Fry's Electronics. JDR Micro Devices sold computers and also component parts. Michelle used to sit there and read those things like porn magazines. Ooh, isn't that header just so beautiful? And it's at the right angle, too. Only Pisces get stuff they like. Let me write the names down in case you don't know what Michelle's talking about. Okay, I remember the catalogs. I remember she used to read them. The first one comes from the company code JDR Micro Devices. The second one is Jameco, Jameco. Next one is Newark Electronics. Oh, Newark. Like Newark, New Jersey. Exactly, that's where it's from. Digikey. Digikey. Altec. Altex? Altex. 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 What else? Allied Electronics. Allied Electronics? ALLIEDELECTRONICS. Gee, I don't even see any other kind of parts in there. Like, what about plumbing pieces? What about, you know, electronics is great, but what about if you want to make something using pipes? Like tubing, it's good enough, though. No, fine. Those are the things that Michelle used to like to read. Along with Archie comic books. Archie comics. Okay, Archie comic digests. Boom. Okay. Okay, and thanks for the spank bank material. Like, okay. Now those are the things that Michelle used to like to read. Now, we got the Chatterbait working last night on OBS, and that was in there. Like, I could easily add it into the restream. Don't do it, Michelle. Please don't do it. Restream chat won't restream it. It'll just basically send the chat to them. Yeah. I'll send it to them. And then they'll be like, all of a sudden, the people are going to be scratching their head going, what is this crap? Well, yeah, you know, it's just like the blue wave my waves in here. That really, yeah, it'd be cool. Yes, I have Chatterbait. I just added it yesterday. It is, I am known as, here's a link as far as I have it, http://www.chaturBate.com. Let's make sure I spelled it right. It is Valenia. It's all lowercase, Michelle. Okay, VELENAVIRGO. Valenia Virgo. Let's see if you spell it right. VELENA. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's my count there. You can unmod me, Michelle. I don't like it too much. Accidentally click. Okay, that's what you want. That's what you want. Fine. All right. So, the Google moderator team. Google moderator team? Yeah. Who the hell is the Google moderator team? Oh, jeez. Even my channel is affected by those people. I remember seeing them once or twice before. At least now you see the Google moderator team on my channel. I don't even see them show up. Did you block them? No. But anyway, doesn't matter. Krista, how you doing? Wrench time. Wrench time. Just because she's mine on my channel makes it easier. So, Crazy, you can be mine. So, Baroness, can I DM? Can I send a private message to Baroness? Because for some reason the system isn't letting me send the link to the Chatterbait channel. Just post a Discord link. Yeah, I'll post my Discord. Yeah, my Discord link should not be a problem. John Heyman. So what? Was my fault? No one else's? Yeah. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. My fault, my most grievous fault. There's no doubt about that. Hey, Paul. Oh, you don't have a wrench. Oh. Gibberish. Okay. Alright, Baroness, I just posted the link, but I will just copy the link server for you, and I'll send it to you manually. Copy it. Make me want to go ahead and sign up with my channel, and then you can watch it. BAR10. Verbose. Verbose for the Virgos. Verbose for the Virgos. That's cute. Yeah. That's a Discord server. Like, if you are not part of Discord, you can just come on to my Discord. The Chatterbait link is all over the place there. Can't miss it. It was a friggin' meat market on Chatterbait. Thank God that was not even on the page. I was on setting up Fed Life. Oh, like Fed's Life. And if heaven forbid if I was setting up Chatterbait at the same time. But what happened was I went to the groups, and all of a sudden there was all this. It was like looking at a walking meat locker of a butcher shop. I was like, told health review, start a Chatterbait. Yeah, but I don't even know exactly what to do with it because I'm not used to that. Says Pet Life, get those conjugal visits. Pet Life. No one wants to see. I don't know if that's fair to say that. Yeah. Just get that link I got here. Yeah. So why does YouTube get annoyed when you show Chatterbait in the link? You originally marked this stream as 18 plus originally, right? I think so. Well, obviously it wasn't good enough for YouTube. Go ahead, Paul. How you doing? Let me turn the sound up. I'm not getting anything out of you.
Hey, Michelle. Good morning.
I'm doing right. How are you?
Pretty good. I pulled the Michelle and got me a good 10 hours sleep last night. Feeling good, Michelle. Get some good sleep.
Well, this morning I went to sleep at 4 in the morning, and I woke up at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, you were on that Fet Life, huh?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Michelle.
I went in and I filled out all the profile I could, and then I got
that's
to
what I like to hear, Michelle.
the fetishes section, and it was just I got buried under
that's good, endless. Michelle. I would rather you be up doing stuff that will help you opposed to just pissing away on YouTube. I'm glad you went back and you got that done, Michelle. That's awesome. I wish you the best of luck with it.
Yeah.
You said you were. You said you were trying ChatterBait, huh? You're gonna get on ChatterBait too.
No, I mean I did get some tokens. I didn't get a lot of them, but But then again, I didn't really show much skin. I showed my
It's
boobs
all
last
right.
night.
It's a start, Michelle.
That was
The
what I
more you
did.
do it, you got to grow your audience over there, Michelle. People will love you. You don't have to show a lot of
I
skin.
got 6 followers. Seven.
Yeah,
Seven.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't even necessarily have to show a bunch of skin over there, Michelle. You can just be you, and
Right.
you can. There's no rule,
That's
Michelle.
what I'm trying to do. Is I
Michelle,
want
you know
people because, like I told them on the chat, I said, guys, I am not. I'm very modest. I'm not too comfortable showing excessive amounts of skin.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Michelle, about ChatterBait. You know, you can do ChatterBait only streams, Michelle, and you know what the best part about ChatterBait is?
What?
2 words for you: no rules. You can play music. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about any little.
Well,
rules or
they do have
stipulations.
rules, but that don't affect Michelle for everyday things. Just can't have any minors on the stream.
Right. Exactly. You don't have to worry about that.
And if she did do something with a partner without the show IDs, well, to confirm
they'd have to
that
put
they're
their
adults.
ID on as well. Right. Of course, they'd have to be verified as well. But yeah, it's great. It's a great website.
Oh,
Michelle.
I picked a lot of fetishes. Trust me, guys. The problem is I got so buried. The thing was like an endless list, like a giant shopping list of from the fairly tame to the bizarre. But the ones I chose were very lame. Somewhat lame. Gotta restream the show there. You're just gonna pay my attention to the chat every. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna keep ChatterBait without restream on that because I think that's just asking for disaster. We got a whole separate link within OBS for ChatterBait, so I don't have to worry about that. Getting all this stuff mixed up.
Michelle, you should let me
ChatterBait.
You should let me have your ChatterBait stream key, Michelle. That way I can help you grow your channel. I'll get on there and jack off and we'll grow your channel up, and then people will be expecting that, and then you come on.
All right, easy on the language, please.
Oh.
Yeah, please. Okay. All right.
Lumi, you're not even monetized. Fuck off. I can say whatever I want.
Well,
Lumi,
YouTube got sensitive with Michelle, and she wasn't even. She was at 18 plus stream last night.
Yeah, you showed porn on your stream. That's why you got in trouble. It's not because of what people are saying. It's because you showed porn.
Actually, it was both. Actually, it was both.
No, it was not both. It was just because you showed porn. We do erotic roleplay on Michelle's channel all the time, Lumi. We never get in trouble. It was just a little mistake. Don't be paranoid, Lumi.
Yeah,
we can.
Michelle will be back on her channel on Saturday. Unless YouTube says, enough's enough, I can't stand it anymore.
Nah.
Or maybe Michelle might go, let's just give it this damn thing and start over.
Nah. I was watching a woman in lingerie having sexy talk last night on YouTube, Michelle. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you on ChatterBait? People wanted to know.
I was. I'll just leave it at that. I was.
Okay.
They didn't approve of some of the things I was doing, but I wouldn't do that to your channel, Michelle. It's,
Yeah.
That's when their site was early as well. They didn't have boundaries, and Michelle, I think you'll do great. You already got tokens. You got viewers, 6 viewers.
Yeah, I got 4 tokens.
Start.
Yeah.
You're off to a great start, Michelle.
I was kind of laughing when one of the bots I was gonna choose was something called Baby Bot or something, and different prices for different things. And one of them was to show Snapchat was like 999 tokens. I was like, wait, you mean you're gonna charge me more charge users more for tokens just to see my Snapchat, which I don't have? So I took that one out. I was like, some of the stuff that they recommended for money, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing half of that crap. I'm sorry. I took a lot of that stuff out.
I think I still may have one of my ChatterBait streams here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they'll fucking give you tons of tokens, Michelle. We'll give you tons of them.
The only thing with, unless you're using the built-in webcam system, if you streaming with OBS, is it doesn't show you what you look like on their user side as far as the video quality, and I mean it shows you all the demographics and data,
right?
But it doesn't show your face, so you don't know what they're actually seeing.
It's all right, Michelle.
Well, that's what OBS is for, Michelle. Yeah, that's why, just like I occasionally hear. See, you're used to looking at the Google Meets and seeing people, and yeah,
it's a bit different. You just got to get used to it, Michelle. I get what you're saying, though. It's just a bit different.
Right now, I'm thinking about setting up for private videos, but I don't really have much that I would say that someone wants to spend 60 tokens on.
Yeah, you kind of gotta do. You don't really sit there on a private show, Michelle. That's kind of when you take your titty out and maybe,
That's when you basically lay on the floor and stretch out.
Well, yeah.
I just don't want to upset the 7 followers and say, "Oh no, she's nuts."
Well, that's what they're there for, Michelle. That's kind of what they're there for.
But the thing is what are you supposed to do if you're a hermaphrodite? They don't have a category for hermaphrodites. You're not trans, so you don't fit the trans category.
Kind of where you fit in.
Maybe I could recommend it to them in feedback and say, "Hey, could you add an intersex hermaphrodite category?" Because there is a difference between intersex and transgendered people, pre-op or post-op, and I think that would be something they should add. Gotta do what they tell you to do in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see me alone on the floor, so and say, "Help! I can't get up." Unfortunately, that is a realistic possibility. Oh, poor Michelle. Well, you know what the funny thing was? Twitch didn't even chop that stream up. We have the whole entire stream on Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. But we don't have it public, though. No, we made it private. We made it private.
So you hear all those tokens I used to get? What's with all them tokens? Yeah, they're 5 cents, Michelle, but they're worth it. They add up. You get 20 tokens, $1. I think you'll do great, Michelle. I'm gonna sign up to your page right now. I'm gonna follow you.
I don't even know how to sign up to the channels. Well, you sign. I would think you sign with the channel's name, Virgo Goddess. No, it's Valenia Virgo. Valenia Virgo.
I need my Go juice. I'll be back.
Yeah. I didn't think you have to worry about that one picture anymore if you're going to be Celebrate Star anyway. Which picture is that? Yeah, well, the thing is, that's true. I could probably grab that damn picture, throw it up somewhere, but then I think I probably would throw up. God, yeah, that picture is kind of ripe. Why are you showing that? No one wants to see that. Ew. A peep show. Yuck. Definitely. Make it rain. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so anyway, Michelle, seriously, you do need to work on a couple things. One is, you gotta stop hitting the donuts. Bad. I know. Also, you gotta start being more willing to get out there, because this is getting to be sucky. And Ed comes to me this morning. He says, "I'm ready to get up." What? Oh, why? You're snoring. So? Yeah, well, I can't sleep when you're snoring. Oh, fine. It's time for me to get ready for my show
back
anyway.
up here with chat.
Oh, and then he says to me, he says, oh yeah, um, I need more beer for until Monday. I said, what? Yeah, he says, because we're a little short. I said, you're drinking too much. I just counted you had 12 cans in there. What more do you need? You had 12 cans of a 30 pack.
That should last the weekend.
Yeah, he has enough for the weekend, but the point I'm trying to say is that, like I told him, I said, you're drinking too much. He said, well, now you're starting a wine habit. I said, my dear, it's not going to be a regular thing with me. Trust me, I insist, it's not going to be a regular thing with me. Okay, I bought 2 bottles of wine because of Thanksgiving. I am not going to be drinking it probably until Christmas. Maybe Yule. Maybe Yule. But if I do it every Yule, I have to make sure to do it. Have some wine after the convocation. Because you're going to be dealing with fire again, candles.
Fucking tired.
People will pay for anything.
That's true.
Right, I agree. That is excessive. But, I tried to tell him this. I said to him nicely, I said, look, Ed. He said, because he said, I got cash I can put into my card. Makes me wonder, where the hell is he getting the cash from? I mean...
So the guy gets extra money every month. Again, I don't know why he doesn't contribute.
No, I know, but I mean, how is he getting it with cash?
Yeah.
I mean, what is he... How is he getting cash?
That's right. Doesn't leave the house.
Is he going to the ATM? Is he... which obviously makes no sense, because he's not leaving the house like he said. So it doesn't make any sense. It was going to the ATM. Right. Yeah, that would make sense.
Michelle, did you possibly stash some money in your house that he found? Did you maybe hide some away sometime that maybe Ed has found? Or
I don't have any money in the house. I don't carry any cash. Okay. Too easy for people to break in and steal. I won't do it. So it's not my money. It's really his money. But the thing is, I don't know where he's getting it from. And so anyway, boy says to me, he said, well, I still got to go ahead and transfer money to my NetSpend or to my Chime Bank card. I said, well, why don't you go down to CVS? They do it there. Krista told me that you can deposit money into your Chime card at CVS. And I said, you got enough beer until Monday, so theoretically you should be okay until Monday.
All right. Figure it out Monday. Exactly.
Yeah. It might be dirty money, but at least his money. At least he as far as I know, he washes his money.
Doesn't wash his ass, but he washes his money. Yeah.
Called money laundry.
Well, that's actually something completely different, but
that's a good one. Money laundry. Yeah. What? That's that way I'm always saying so much of my Tide detergent disappearing. I was like, are you using it to wash your money, Ed? How much of a cup of Tide do you put in with the wash water for the $20 bills? Oh, Jesus. That's weird. Okay. So, anyway, make a long story short, is Michelle's going to be here for a week. And I'm going to be honest when I tell you, I'm on a tight ship, and I don't want to see my channel become a giant shit show for anybody. Right now, Lumi, you don't even have any, you only have 145 subs.
All right, Lumi.
Yeah, well, we'll get more subs, I'm sure.
We can do whatever we want on this channel here, Lumi. You're not going to get in trouble. You'll be fine.
I haven't even really put anything up in here in a long time.
All right.
The last video you were here...
You're off the radar.
The last time you did a video on this channel, you still had brown hair. I know.
No, that's not true. Last time she did a video, a dual stream. She did a dual stream with you, Michelle. Lumi. Remember, you did a stream about 2 months ago with Michelle when you had the blonde hair. You couldn't find the wig, remember? You did a
Yeah.
stream on your channel. Yeah. It's been a while, though. It has been a while.
Oh, we still have 2 boxes of hair color. Oh, no, we're not going there.
Why not
My
dye your hair? Like,
hairdresser was trying
Michelle,
really hard to
most
get a lot of hair
women.
color out.
So I know a lot of women who dye their hair tend to go a bit darker for the winter seasons, and then they brighten it back up in the spring and summertime. It
No, Burger
seems.
Boy, it's not because this is my account. I have a completely separate email address, a completely separate YouTube account.
So don't mind
Michelle's
Burger
not
Boy. He's got
evading
brain
because
damage,
this has not been
Michelle.
affiliated with her whatsoever.
Michelle, don't mind Burger Boy. He's got brain damage. He's got brain damage, Michelle. Don't mind him. He doesn't know what he's saying half the time. He doesn't know where the fuck he's at. He's in his own world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mind Burger Boy. He's kind of a retard. That's all right, though. You know.
Your here's.
All right.
I was earlier when he was talking about the money. I don't know what the story with the money is with Ed. I mean, he does get cash. I don't know where he gets his pump. But the maybe he has
That's
a cash
weird.
transporter.
Wonder where he gets that cash from. That's weird.
I could just see
Doesn't leave the house.
the equivalent to Jean-Luc Picard say, Jordi LaForge, please send $60 US to Edward Mitchell. Make it so. One moment, Captain. Energizing. Whee! It is in his wallet now. Excellent. So Ed's sleeping like usual. Yeah, he's in the bed.
See, Michelle, that's so weird though. Michelle, you got me thinking. Where is this man getting this cash from? Like, you got me thinking now, Michelle. We need to do some Nancy Drew, maybe set some cameras up around the house. This is weird. What's he doing when you sleep? What's Edward doing when you sleep, Michelle? He's like he's living a second life.
He's not doing a second life, if that's what you mean, and I don't hear him talking in his sleep either.
So weird. How
I
do you
hear
get
the
this money?
secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep.
How's
He
that
keeps
getting
his
money?
mouth shut when he's sleeping. I think he knows that. I'd be pretty pissed off if I found some of the stuff he probably was thinking about. No, like I said, so I told him this morning, I said, look, Ed, you have enough beers until Monday. I said, you don't have to rush out and get beer today. Although the weather is mild, it's not free. I mean, where I am, it is going to be about 10 degrees Celsius. It's going to be mild. But, yeah, he said, I don't want to have to lug a 30-pack of beer from the package store up 2 flights of stairs, and then I have to figure out how to get it all the way from point A to point B. I don't either. And Krista was struggling to carry that 30-pack up the stairs last time she took me to the store. You know, that's hard on everybody, you know. The same thing with the shoppers for Instacart. I mean, they have to lug that up the stairs. And also, Ed is like, he doesn't like to tip. He doesn't like to tip people. He said, why should I give Instacart a $2 tip? They get paid from the company. And then he wonders why he gets the worst service. Because first of all, I told him, I said, it's a $2 tip, but damn, you know, at least it's being fair to them.
Right.
You know, I give tips, even though it's not much. You know, I got people that have like diamond carts, status that are decent and repeat. You know, we've had my people have had 2 people come back for 2 different deliveries, or for 4 different deliveries. So Anton came twice, Amy came twice. I have people that want to serve me because I tip. And they know that. And that makes a difference.
That's right, Michelle. You gotta show your
So
gratitude.
build a police system off your police system. You know, originally we had that on the old porch before they renovated it. We had a hook and pulley on it, which would work fine for some things. We used to use for rope. We used to use old power cord extension cords to lug things up and down. And that worked fine. And then when they built the new porch, they didn't keep the pulleys, which would have been nice if they did, because of the same reason. You could throw a big heavy rope or steel cable over it, and then just put a hook on the end, and then we could lift things up and down that way. Maybe with a winch, it would make getting some things, like when people moving in or out, easier.
Yeah, like Krista, get that winch to bring your groceries up for you,
Yeah, if you
Michelle.
had like a
Yeah.
basket, and carry, could put the stuff in the basket, then somebody could be upstairs and cranking the winch, and the stuff would come up the stairs, and then swing it in, and then you would just release the winch, and the stuff would be plopped right onto the porch. But the way they designed the porch, a winch would kind of not really be practical.
Yeah, there's too
Same
bad there's
thing,
no.
the same problem with a regular outdoor elevator. Commercial grade outdoor mounted elevator, because the same problem. Besides that, you need three-phase power, and we don't have that in this building. So I don't really think, yeah, they're definitely not going to be big. Yeah, if you don't tip them, yeah, they also don't feel as motivated to try to be on time, and Ed has Ed has the worst. I mean, it seems he had more trouble with Instacart than I do because of that reason. Because one of the shoppers told me, I think it was Mary. She said, "I've been driving across the state all day." She said, "This is the last run. For some reason, nothing came over as delivery request until the very end." And I said, "Okay." And she says, "I'm really sorry." I'm like, it's okay, it's okay." I said, "So you've been driving all over the state of Connecticut, delivering people's groceries?" She said, "I live in Torrington, but I got up I was out on the road at 8, and it's now 10 o'clock at night. 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, delivering groceries all across the state."
I mean, that was her choice, though, Michelle. She didn't necessarily
I
have
said,
to
"That
do
must
that.
do a terrible number on your car."
Yeah.
And she said, "It does."
Yeah, Michelle. I know someone who drives for DoorDash, and they say if the people don't give them a tip and they recognize their name, and they have
Yeah, I think
a
it's
drink or
I
something,
think
they do
it's the same
something
way with Instacart
unreasonable to
too.
their drink if they don't tip them, or they'll eat their
Because
food.
after a while, they recognize the people, the ones that tip,
Right.
are the ones that
Right.
they're going to go the extra mile for.
Yeah.
So let's say,
Exactly.
for example, I wish I had the money to give like 10% tips. I really wish I could, but just sometimes I just don't have it. And like I explained to you know Amy, I said, I really wish I could tip people more money than I do, than the minimum, but I just don't have it in the bank right now to do that. Um, yeah, well, I think eventually there'll be more tips coming in.
Well, Michelle, we got. I want to say about. I don't know if my math is correct. We got about what 4 weeks for Christmas Eve
Wait till
to
that
come.
might. She said the same thing that she did, but she didn't actually get the message on the dispatcher's link. Didn't actually come up until like the very last, because they go by the GPS to the drivers too to see where the drivers are, and they just saw that she was coming back into Torrington, and she said that's when she got the notification. I was like, "Oh, okay." She said normally when you put an order in, it's usually posted electronically on her roster for like 15 minutes, and then if nobody takes the order is later resent out, say about another 30 minutes later for another 15 minutes. And I said, "Well, I appreciate the fact is that you came out so late to get Ed his beer. I appreciate that." I gave her some cash. I said, "I really do appreciate the fact that you did come all the way out here. I mean, this is late. I want you to go home. I want you to get a good night's sleep, and just appreciate that." Yeah. Um. Actually, its house was a ranch house. He didn't have a dumbwaiter in that house. Um. The he he doesn't really see. I only lived in Arkansas Price for the Blind. That was the only place I ever lived in that had an elevator. And that was for about a year, and getting my rehab training for my eyesight for independent living skills. And so I didn't really use the elevator much, except when we would go to Kroger or Food for Less. Then I would um the Kroger the cab we would load all the grocery bags into the taxi, and then we'd drive back to Arkansas Enterprise for the Blind. And the Arkansas Enterprise for the Blind would have their own little cart that we could put the grocery bags into to bring it up to the apartments for the independent living training. And so that's what I did. When that had an elevator, so it made it easier. There was like 3 elevators in the entire complex. Yeah, wasn't bad life though. No, I kind of liked Arkansas. I didn't have a broken knee then, Lou, and my hips didn't hurt, and I didn't have. I was younger, but yeah, I was. It was a good time. You know, Instacart and DoorDash are products of a broken system. It's impossible to earn a living with each. Yeah, because they're expecting you to be earning tip money.
Well, I mean, the company pays for each run as well. For DoorDash. Michelle, did you learn Braille when you were at the Arkansas school?
I did learn Braille. I did learn grade 2 Braille, but the thing is I forgot so much of it. I don't remember all the signs or anything. I've forgotten so much of the Braille.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, huh?
Yeah,
a while ago.
Gianni, that's exactly right. Multiple jobs for less money. Or even if you're lucky enough to get a job with the same pay, your money's worth less now because of the economy. So, yeah.
And what I've been doing, Michelle, I've been buying Taylor Swift tickets lately and then selling them for
Taylor Swift
lucre.
tickets.
Yeah, a lot of people have been into Taylor Swift for some reason lately. So I've just been scooping up all the tickets I can and I just resell them to like StubHub or just random people. And yeah, Taylor Swift's crazy. You guys jump on it.
Is there a new add your markup to it?
Mm-hmm. It's been doing pretty well lately. I'm gonna kind of get out of it though. It's starting to slow down a bit, you know.
I never did
move on to the next.
Yeah, I never did that either.
Good hustle.
And you're right. It's exactly with the case of DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, even to some extent, Domino's Pizza is your driver. You're considered a self-employed, which means you have to provide your own insurance, your own pay money into your own social security program, pay your own taxes, and that's your responsibility. And that means that, of course, your car is gonna get a lot of a lot of abuse, a lot of wear and tear as you're just driving everywhere for what little you make. I mean,
it's not necessarily the safest either, depending upon the
area.
Well,
I think the same is true with YouTube in a way, though. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use that's kind of true. I think YouTube is kind of like, in some ways, it's the same deal. You're not really bringing in tons and tons of money. You're lucky if you get advertising enough, maybe to last like, for your channel anyway. You I think make what $40-$50 a month average, just in advertising. You weren't even really making a lot of money for a while in donations. That's why it took you so long. If it wasn't for Craig helping you out. Craig Sr., I did send him a message. I don't know where he is. Link to our public panel. Oh, okay, so we did turn that on as a timer. Yeah, we did.
No, Gianni actually triggered the link, Michelle, for the G Meets.
Oh, okay, I see that, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the point is that Andrew was said he on in a message he was feeling text message that he was feeling a little bit better. He was hoping he was gonna be on last night. Depending on how he felt. He said at least I'm not coughing my guts up. I said, well, that's good. He said, at least I can kind of sit up now. He said the medication's helping. The antibiotics.
Yeah, I got you, Gianni. I got you. Don't worry. Michelle, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Can you put up the Google Meet?
I got it, Michelle. I got it. Oh, no, I don't. I'm not a mod in here. I can't do it. Yeah, you'll have to do it, Michelle. I'm not a mod in your chat. I'm sorry.
It's above you, Gianni. So when you did G-Meet, it actually is above you.
I'll try and post it, Gianni. I'll try and post it, but I don't know if it'll work. Again.
You probably have Nightbot blocked.
Oh, I am. Yeah, okay, there we go. I am a mod.
Please, guys.
No, Michelle, I am a mod, so it works. It's fine. No worries, Michelle. No need to worry about it. I posted it.
Okay, well, I was going to say if you guys could do me a favor, this is from everybody else, if you do have Nightbot blocked, could you please unblock Nightbot so that Nightbot can do its job?
No. I will do, Lumi.
All right, Gianni wants to come on panel. Hold on, let's come on. Morning, how you doing?
Morning, Gianni.
Yeah, I must have the Nightbot blocked.
Yeah.
It sucks.
If you got Nightbot blocked, you can't see anything.
Lumi, what I will do for you, Lumi, is because you have your likes exposed, I'm going to give you a like, Lumi. There you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for not hiding.
For some reason, originally it wasn't exposed, even though I think my defaults are exposed. I
like it exposed. Nice.
I blocked Nightbot long ago because it's racist. But Sarah, about you blocking Nightbot, you also are preventing the Nightbot from. I know that one of the reasons people blocked Nightbot originally wasn't because of racist, but because I had it set to spam too damn much.
Spamming racist.
And so we decided not to have it do that much.
Yeah.
I don't have any of the timer commands set. Yep. Thanks, Sweet Toe. How he still has a count. Who? Andrew, that is.
How's
I don't know how he still has an account.
Yeah, it's a fucking easy day. Still wish I was home.
It's just an easy Saturday.
It's cold, but
of course the thing is
okay.
Michelle's gonna have to definitely work on getting that weight off again.
Yeah, I gotta do some roof work today, so
I mean
while I can. It's supposed to be 55.
I just can't help eating. I just like eating. The problem is
nothing wrong with that, Michelle. That's you gotta enjoy yourself. If that's some people do the drugs, some people if you eat, there's nothing wrong with that, Michelle. You ain't hurting nobody. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, but actually overdoing anything can still be bad for you.
That's true, but sometimes you gotta throw caution to the wind at the same time,
I think the one thing that's a little different between eating versus, say, drugs or alcohol is you can't live without food. That's true. You got to eat no matter what, except it's just a matter of how much. And some people just don't know when to hit the stop button. For example, on Thursday, Michelle served one of the chocolate cream pies, and she cut it into 4 quarters, and she said to me after she had a slice, and Ed had a slice.
4?
Yeah, for 4 pieces, for 4 people.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. The Google Meets.
And
gotcha, Michelle. Go ahead.
What happened is Michelle had a piece, and then she said to me, should I go for a second one? And I told her, I said, no. I said, that's enough of that, because you don't need... And then what did Ed do? He ate the 3 quarters of the damn pie. It's a 12-inch. I think it was an 8-inch pan. He ate the other 3 quarters of the pie.
You should have took that second piece.
And then he says, and then he's the one who says I'm fat. And it's like,
right.
Oh well, gee, that's interesting. And if I'm fat, the question is, I don't know. He's I don't understand his logic sometimes.
You know, Michelle.
And
Sometimes
Now
when
let
you get
me
to
see
drinking,
if I can fix one thing here, because this, yeah, I know what you can do.
do you think you could eat 3/4 of a pie, Gianni, in a sitting? This is
Because
really
you guys
good.
don't have to donate, some of you guys are blocked. So what Michelle will do on her channel, I think I see why she does it, is that she copies it and then she reposts this herself, so that people can still see it, and then she pins it. And I think I
I
see
could
why she
probably
does that now.
physically eat 3/4 of a pie. It's just so sweet. I'd be done after a half. Like I don't know if I could do the 3/4.
I
It sounds
can't.
good though, Michelle. How'd your pie? How was your pie?
I swear to Mother God, my stomach shrank because I used to go ahead and I would eat a whole pizza and like no problem, man. Yeah, I eat a whole pizza. Next thing I'm ready to upchuck. Like I can't eat that much of a whole pizza anymore. And I
congratulations.
so I mean I don't eat as much. I still love eating. It's fine. He's sleeping. He's in the other room. You know, he slept when I was on last night on Saturday. He went to bed about 10 or 12. I think on 12. And then I went on talking on Saturday, just every day, shooting the breeze, nothing serious. And he went in the bedroom, turned on the fan, laid down on the bed, and fell asleep. And I came in originally around midnight, and I said, I really couldn't sleep. I think it was around 1 o'clock I came in. And I was just thinking about a lot of different things. I said, okay, I'm not ready to go to sleep quite yet. So I said, I came out, but I thought he was asleep. So I came back out and I worked on my profiles. And then I went back in there about 4 o'clock in the morning and laid down. And then he woke me up at 8 o'clock this morning. He says, "Tank, get up!" Why? Here, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Second of all, I need you to go ahead and get some money so I can get some beer. What? You got, I just counted you 12 cans. Why do you need beer today? Because I'm running
Then
low. You're running low? Ed, you got a problem. Yeah, you too. You're starting to get drunk on wine. Not as much as you are. I don't even drink wine that much. Yes, I did drink quite a few bottles over this year. I mean, but I don't have a fixation with wine that I have to drink it every day. I'm not going to do that. I refuse to get to that point.
I'm
You
with you,
can invite
Michelle.
Ed to celebrate with you. Yeah, I could. I think he'd be best if he had his own Chaturbate account. I'm sure he'd find some nice women that would like to might like to see some skin. And then he'll have to figure out like,
So I want to watch
hey
Ed get
Michelle, how am I
erection.
supposed to
Try and
skin
get
him
an
an
erection
ID
for like an
card?
hour or two and just fail. But
Are you gonna help set up a profile, Michelle?
What's
you
that
gonna
now?
get Ed verified, Michelle?
Yeah,
What Gianni was asking?
if you go to my FetLife account, which is still Valenia Virgo again, you can find my profile.
Michelle, Gianni was asking if you're going to help Ed get an account set up on the Chatterbaits.
If I do, it would have to be on his. It would have to be his
Right.
account.
Right.
Yeah.
I originally was
separate.
gonna send him an account because he wanted to see 60 cam pictures, and okay, and then so I started setting up, and they said, "Oh well, you know, like they said about tokens," and I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Token. Did you link your PayPal,
And I didn't
Michelle?
really know if he wanted to go through start going to buy tokens.
Did you link your PayPal, Michelle, so people can give you tokens?
They are giving me tokens, but I don't have a set for cash out yet. I only have 4 tokens. Only have 4 tokens so far. But yeah,
20 cents, Michelle.
And to be careful, you might not want to use the name Train Man.
they blocked your main account because
I'm sure it's probably
I
already
showed
taken,
too much
Gianni.
skin when I was setting up
Probably already taken,
an
Gianni.
account last night on
If it's not,
FetLife.
shame on America.
So
if it's not taken.
that's the reason why I do. My fault. No one else's fault. It was my fault. I should have not showed that screen on public
Put his cock
YouTube.
on the train tracks and let the trains run it over. That'd be pretty cool. Like
I
derail
mean,
his
because
train.
I should have realized when I went into the groups that all of a sudden there was going to be showing people with different compromising pictures.
Well, we
I
didn't know.
was
I wasn't expecting it either, Michelle. So I mean, how could we know? We were just checking it out. It's no big deal, Michelle.
well.
It's
That's
not
the
like
reason why we should have checked it out in private
it's all
before
right.
we even did it in public.
You did it on purpose, or you didn't do it on purpose.
Right,
It's
but
fine.
it still was my fault because I didn't even pre-screen it. I should have went.
Don't worry about it. We got Lumi using her channel. We're all good. We got the viewers in.
And you know what? They didn't even block Michelle's Twitch channel. They let the whole stream. They let the whole stream play through. No problem. They didn't even question it.
Uppity faggots. Yeah, they're
so
a bunch of
everybody says Twitch
Twitch
is hard, but Twitch was nice enough to let the whole stream play and no one cared. I would say that Michelle did make the video private afterwards, though. On that one, yeah, I did.
Way to go. All the streaming platforms suck.
YouTube before easily butthurt. Yeah, I would definitely say that's true. Do you feel like talking today, Andrew? Are you feeling better? Yeah, are you feeling better?
Watch movies. I've even
yeah, and I mean,
movies on
I agree.
TV,
so anyway, if you go to the different sites, I will send you the links in Discord because Google moderation team got mad when I typed in the ChatterBait link. I will give you the link on my Discord, Andrew, if you want to check it out on my ChatterBait page. I'm not doing anything raunchy or risque on it.
But you can if you want to, Michelle.
I can if I want to.
So if I say, hey, Michelle, let me see those beautiful tits of yours, you could just lift up that
great.
Woo!
Let's get him on panel. Let's get Andrew on panel. Let me recopy the team meet link because I just had the.
We're gonna get him out there, Gianni. We're getting him out, boy. Yeah.
Let's get you. Okay, I just typed in.
Got a nice rack.
So copy the link. 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 Copy the link.
55-year-old woman. Michelle's got a nice.
Yeah, I think Michelle. I think Andrew's right. I think YouTube sometimes is a little bit hurt. As far as I know, the stream was marked as 18 plus. As far as I know, I did select 18 plus. And if that's the case, why was YouTube getting mad if you were showing something that was 18 plus material?
Because they're idiots.
I don't understand the logic behind that. Good morning, Andrew. How are you doing today?
Yeah, not too bad, Michelle. How's you?
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
I'm glad that you feel. I'm glad you sound better.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, I suppose. Just awake, so.
Yeah. So you say that you're not like I think you said in the last text comment you said to me was you're not having as much of a coughing fits anymore.
No, I'm absolutely fucked, wasted. Absolutely done. I wouldn't wish this fucking thing on anybody.
Have you been going to work, Andrew, or?
Well, I'm meant to be back on Monday, but I don't see that's going to happen if this doesn't improve in 2 days. Fuck.
Terrible.
Yeah, it sounds like I missed a bit of excitement yesterday, so.
So Andrew, you ever thought about trying ChatterBait yourself?
No. Not at this very moment, Michelle. I just wild horses couldn't drag me there. Nothing could. At this moment in time. Not when you're feeling this bad.
That's true, Wait, well, let's ask Andrew next week, Michelle, when he's feeling a bit better. Andrew, glad to have you on. Feel better?
I'm just fed up with feeling shit. I'm just awake. It's 10 to, it's 10 to 5 just now. It's like, I don't wake up at 10 to 5.
Oh, I get that.
10 minutes to 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, so I went to bed about 4 in the morning. After I had a couple people in ChatterBait point out to me, they said that using their built-in webcam server using the side cam. They said the cameras like your internet is a little bit on the dodgy side. And I said, yeah, that's just the nature of my internet. They said it's like I said you're like trying to push a watermelon through the hole the size of a grapefruit. You know, that's basically how much data you're trying to send. Because like for 720p, they wanted you to send like three 3 megabits per second, and it's like, whoa, I don't think so.
Yeah, you need better internet, Michelle. Is all. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Well, that's not going to be until a couple,
Right.
maybe January.
I know.
Because right now, once we get the new medical insurance going, the one that they sign up for, the new HMO plan, and that's gonna be free for me. No monthly premiums. It's still gonna be premium in December for my old plan at the old rate and at $64.70, and then after that, the new plan is supposed to start with the new company, and that's gonna be good. And also, Patty said to me, also, if you want, you can exchange one of the cards that you get in to put towards your utility bill. I said, well, now that's a good idea. Because I also am trying to get on winter protection with the electric company. And so I was trying to submit the documentation yesterday over and over again. But the server just wasn't having it. It just wasn't working. I don't know what it was. I talked to the customer support people, and they said, well, the problem is our server is acting up. So unfortunately, there's no other way for you to send the documents.
No, man. Gonna have to wait till Monday. Yeah, maybe try Monday, Michelle. Maybe try on Monday during business
I'll try
hour.
Monday.
Yeah.
No, I did make the analogy on Chatterbait. I did say that. I said, look, the internet. I mean, it's like you're trying to squish a watermelon worth of data through a hole the size of a grapefruit. You know, you're not. I only got these little tiny holes. You know, little straw, and you're trying to basically. It's worse than trying to deliver a baby. And you're trying to cram all that in that one little hole. I don't know how you're going to get all that picture quality. In the end, you're going to end up with watermelon juice before you end up... Because if the hole doesn't stretch, then it's not going to fit.
It's basically rape at that point, Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what, Michelle? My dad taught me 2 things about the bedroom. He taught me, A, if it don't fit, don't force it. And B, sometimes it's easier to ask for permission than it is forgiveness. So, you just go with that, and, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fit, don't force it,
But once I switched over to the OBS streaming, people said that the picture looked a lot better. And I said, well, thanks.
Yeah, it's good. I like the
But
OBS
I still like using the other camera because I think the other camera, the one that's behind me, is like good because of the fact that I can see me from a different angle.
So you can use that camera. You just have to put it on your OBS. You put it as a video source. Select that camera as the video source.
And I do have that as a video source.
Yeah,
I just
you can still use it. You can still use it on Chatterbait. That's what I'm saying. Just go on your OBS.
Right, that's what I did. But when I originally started on Chatterbait, I set it up as the default camera.
I see what you're saying.
And then they said to me, so, well, you can temporarily go offline, switch camera. And I said, well, is it like YouTube that I have to go ahead and start a whole new room all over again? And like I said, it doesn't work that way. So, okay, that's fine. So I just did that. I just switched over to the other camera.
So next time you're on Chatterbait, Michelle, okay, we got to get a little creative with it. So instead of like you sitting here with this background, maybe we'll have you sitting in front of an orgy while there's just a pile of people having sex.
What I look like with the other camera, because you guys have seen it, but this is... So I'd be looking at the people like this, and so they can see me, and I could see myself on the little screen using the little webcam tool. And so I was using the little webcam tool like I'm right now here in Google Meets to see, or on YouTube to see what it looked like, and it worked out pretty good, as you can see. I didn't have the headphones on. I didn't need the headphones on because I wasn't doing any voice chat. So it was just me and talking to the audience. So it was a lot different situation than it is with YouTube. So I didn't really have that problem of worrying about sound because I just had to just talk. I do know that there probably was ways to do other kind of communications, but I just didn't really get into it. So I quit with the patch and didn't return. Okay, this is something else. Okay.
Yeah, Michelle was just saying that's I've quit the smoking for good.
What would Lonnie think about going out with Lumi?
Yeah, me and Lumi should do a Chatterbait stream together. You want to do a Chatterbait stream, Lumi? No. I bet they never had two kindred souls having sex before on Chatterbait.
Well, you know, the sad truth is that, as I was saying one time about PayPal, which certainly applies to Chatterbait here, is that I don't have an ID card. I can't. I can't put my. I don't have a separate ID, so I can't do Chatterbait. I can't do.
So how did you get verified?
I can't do Chime. I can't open a bank account. I can't do a lot of things, and that kind of.
Michelle, let's back this up.
Really
Michelle,
kind of. I'll be honest. It really.
Michelle.
What?
Michelle, hold on a second here. Who's talking right now? Is this Lumi?
This is Lumi talking. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Lumi, go ahead.
I was just gonna say is because I don't have an ID card.
Shit, Lumi.
I couldn't get verified on Chatterbait. Okay. I also can't get a bank account. I don't have a social security card. I don't have any of that. So unfortunately,
okay.
I feel like like an illegal alien, so to speak.
I live inside of Paul, and I just used to take over sometimes.
I can get you a PayPal account, Lou, but you're right. You don't have a bank. It's just going to mean that how are we going to verify who you are? I don't.
I got the chat back on.
I don't know how we could do that.
I'm trying to laugh, but it hurts too much. But...
Yeah, I live inside of Paul,
First of all,
and I
need a birth certificate.
freeload off of him
you need a birth certificate to get a state ID card. Okay, so that's the first thing. We need to get a birth certificate for Lumi so she can get a state ID card.
Yeah.
And
Probably
then
fine. Web.
Yeah, we got to get her some fingerprints. And
just cut Michelle's fingers a little bit.
You can tell her the cigarettes. The vices. Yeah. One of the hardest vices to quit is smoking. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon so. And
yeah, it is hard.
But Tiger Kitty was suggesting that she got these things from her doctor, and they're really good. I checked them online.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there is treatments from the doctor to help with the cravings.
And she never looked back. So
there's over the counter stuff in the United States you can get from the chemist as well. Nicotine patches, gums. Some people use that.
I know.
Wigto says, my stomach hurts. This makes me laugh so much for no reason. In particular, what's that? Why is that, Wigto? What makes you laugh? Is it just general conversation in general about all the different stuff?
Sometimes, Michelle, I would buy a bunch of stuff, and Paul would wake up the next day and wouldn't even know where it came from. It was hilarious. You ever do that to Michelle?
Yeah. Sometimes.
You ever purchase anything when she was sleeping?
Sometimes when I wake up, I start thinking about, like when I'm getting cleaned up, I start thinking about songs. Like, the last song I was thinking about was Killing Me Softly by Roberta Flack. And I was
yeah, you like that one?
Here I am getting cleaned up in the morning, all of a sudden, killing me softly, this song. I'm like, why am I thinking of this song by Roberta Flack? I like the song. But why in the heck, when I'm getting cleaned up, is the song killing me softly going through my head?
Michelle.
This is weird. Because maybe deep down you really kind of want that effect of. Oh, are we gonna go on what we talked about last night, Loom? Let's not go too far. Okay.
Sing it, Michelle. Killing me softly with his song.
I mean, in your case, it'd be killing me softly
Oh
with
my
her
god,
song.
that's what I see that was.
Maybe that should be. Maybe you should redo that song from a man's perspective.
Yeah, Minnie Manson already did it.
Okay. What about the Paul Domino version? I want to hear that one.
Yeah, I don't. Making me softly with her face. Think I might need to hit the bong. Yeah, we could probably redo that, Michelle. We could probably do a remix. Yeah, we could probably do a remix of that song.
And then of
It'd
course, the song by
Making Me Softly.
What's her name there? Rosemary Clooney. There Will Never Be Another You is pretty cool too. But I actually like Mambo Italiano better. Mambo Italiano. Yeah, that's a cool song. You mixed up Siciliano. Well, my family's actually Florentine Italian, so. Oh, okay. Anyway.
So, what songs are you going to put to the lights? You said I thought I heard you saying you were going to be getting some lights in. What songs are you thinking about choreographing with the lights?
Oh, I mean for Chatterbait?
No, not necessarily for Chatterbait. I thought you said you were getting the LED lights you can put with the music. You can pair up with the music.
Oh,
and stuff.
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. In fact, one of the things I might do is I will try figuring out how they react to some of the stuff I normally play. But then I might also want to get, like I said, as a regular dimmer color changing control, so I can manually change the colors.
Yeah, that'll be wild.
Because one of the things I wanted to do was mount some of the ones underneath the cabinets in the kitchen, so I could turn them to electric blue. And the reason we turned to electric blue is it's said that it actually causes cockroaches to fail to breed. They can't breed in pure blue light.
Really?
Really. That's been proven. Originally, everybody thought that you had to use UVC germicidal bulbs, but a bug specialist said, nope. You don't need to use UVC bulbs at all. You just need to put regular blue LEDs and set it for blue, and then they will come out, and then it totally messes up the breeding cycle. I'm like, perfect. So what I was thinking was, and then of course in the daytime, you can turn the color temperature control to white, so you can see, like regular under the counter lighting too. Yeah, that'd be good. The least thing you would be able to say, okay, I can still see, like, when I'm prepping food. Or maybe you can mount the little LEDs around the kitchen, little strips around the top there. Yeah, like a valance. Like Skynet showed. So, we're going to experiment with it. We have the powder. But unfortunately, it also got on Michelle's skin and started to dry out her own skin. Yeah, I don't want to start looking like
Are you a roach?
I'm allergic to the boric acid powder. Badly. And it was drying out my skin. I remember one time,
the only person
I thought I was such a smart ass, right? I put some of that stuff on my bed sheets. Bad move.
Maybe
all of a sudden, Michelle's skin is flaking, turning red, and her face looked like a baked lobster because of all the irritation. And of course, it was all in her sheets. So she was like, I gotta wash the sheets. So she washed the sheets to get all the boric acid out. So that's when we discovered we can't use it on the sheets. That's
the one and only case.
No good.
It's not even good on your feet.
No.
Fuck you. Well, fuck you indeed. Yeah, who the hell are you? Just a troublemaker. Oh, I see that. Bye-bye, troublemaker. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. Woo!
Damn, Loomy took charge there.
Yeah. Well, the idea was originally was to keep the roaches from coming into the bedroom and trying to get all over the house. So we also tried doing something similar, like carpet bombing the whole house with roach powder. So everybody was stepping in it everywhere. And then what happened was my feet would start to peel and blister. Yeah. And I was like, the same problem all over again. It's like, this is not working. So I ended up basically going crazy washing the floor, getting all that off. And so, and then we still had some. We did put some down, and then about a year ago, right in the one corner, and I happened to step on it, and my feet started to peel and blister again. I was like, this isn't gonna work for me.
So do those little critters ever make it into your...
The blue LED light strips sound perfect and also you can provide ambient lighting as well. So you would just change the color to other moods like red, green, maybe yellow, simulation of white colors. Sure you can get 5000K.
Michelle, do those little critters ever make it into your refrigerator?
No,
critters?
I don't think they did, but it wouldn't be impossible. Good. It would not be impossible. No, it would not be. Although I do have a pretty good door gasket in my refrigerator. Because I remember I replaced the refrigerator door gasket 10 years ago. Because the original gasket in the refrigerator was so rotted out. The whole refrigerator is rusty. I know. No, it's like, why doesn't the landlord just go ahead and just put the new refrigerator in there?
Seriously.
Because he's trying to save money.
So Jimmy gets you a new one. Maybe you should just break it, Michelle, so Jimmy gets you a new one.
The refrigerator is already starting to fall apart on its own. Michelle doesn't have to do anything.
Maybe just help it along. And, tell Jimmy you need a new fridge, ASAP.
I'm not using a lot of stuff anymore. That would be great, Wigtail. I'd love to see that. I love little gifts. I love little thank yous and things like that. And electronic gizmos and gigas and doodads really excite me when I get a chance to look at them and think, what can I do with this? Or what can I find a use for this? I still wanted to buy an isolation transformer to properly connect the US split phase 12240 to proper phase neutral UK voltage. There's a couple there's a couple transformers from Acme that designed to do that, provide isolation transformer for that purpose. It's standard NEMA case, weighs about 70 pounds for 3,000 watts, and I was like, yeah, it's big, it's clunky, it's heavy, it's dangerous, because the fact is, 3,000 watts coming out of that transformer, you don't want to be across the line with neutral when that goes on. Yeah, this made my own electric chair! Yeah, you would be definitely electrocuted. Be careful with transformers like that. At least it's not a microwave transformer. Oh boy. Post a picture. No, you have to block him freezer too. Clamors to be in the fridge, it's annoying. Well, my cat doesn't do that. Rusty seems to understand that. No, you don't want to go in the refrigerator. But then he's using Easter egg cat food. But he's like, I think deep down he's kind of saying is, the same dry crap again. I gave you turkey, you didn't like it. And he was like, I'm not interested in this. He licked out the juices. He said, okay, this is good. This meat does not interest me.
Who are you talking about, Michelle? Ed? I just got back.
I'm just getting confused.
Were you talking about Ed licked the turkey, Michelle? I just got back. You were saying Ed licked the juices off the turkey. It wasn't really for him. He didn't like it, though?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
Yes, I am. So, yeah, and like I said, is that I did post some of the catalogs I missed getting as from my high school years and college and my early years in community college. I do miss some of those electronics catalogs because I like putting things together. I like designing projects That was what I used to do a lot. Before I was even YouTube was even a thing, I would be putting things together. Even if something was not the most smartest thing, always repurposing something. Like maybe a old cup that basically had a cracked handle. I would use it for my soldering iron. I'd put my iron in it, in the old coffee cup, the old ceramic coffee cups to hold the iron when they were on because they were hot and they were designed up. You think about this: when you bake a coffee cup in a kiln, make a ceramic cup. It's designed to take the heat. So a typical soldering iron isn't gonna crack the ceramic, and it doesn't. But damn, you don't want to pick that cup up without picking that one up to the handle. Nah, you definitely just want to be careful.
Michele, by chance, when you were in high school, we had to take something called drafting. Did you have a drafting class when you were in high school?
Yeah,
by chance?
I did try drafting in high school. But I
How'd you do with that?
I took it more in electrical engineering when I went to Waterbury State Technical Community College. I took drafting there as part of my requirement for my electrical engineering degree, and I was okay at it. I didn't have a problem with it. I did try it in high school too. I didn't have any problem doing it. Squaring up the page using the T-squares, the lettering, doing the proper mechanical lettering. That took me a while. Hi, Rusty, how you doing?
Did you have to design houses and stuff? I remember having to design houses and stuff like that.
And likewise, when I was in art class, I took art class for 3 years, which included drawing as well. And one of the things was learning how to do things in perspective, 3-dimensional simulations, doing all this stuff by hand, artificial horizons, all this. I didn't do bad. I like drawing, so it was actually something I enjoyed.
I didn't know if they had drafting in the 80s or whatever.
I mean, my teacher in drafting class at Waterbury State Tech, Mr. Estes, was like, your mechanical writing is so icky. It's like you're trying. I can see you trying to do it.
Yeah.
You realize that you're not supposed to keep picking up the pen off the paper.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do it a certain way. You're trying to do it the right way, but for some reason you just don't quite get it. But he said, by the end of the semester, he said, however, I can see a marked improvement that you were trying better at it.
Did you use a protractor, Michele?
Yeah. Rusty just decided to lay it on a mixer board again.
Yeah.
It's toasty. It's not toasty. It doesn't even have any tubes in it. I know. It's solid state. Come on, if it had a couple 12 AU7s in there for the preamp section, he'd be sitting there becoming a baked cat dinner. Because, I mean, a 12 AU7 preamp tube isn't really super hot, but if you got, a dual 12 AU7 for John Heyman.
So we got a
I hear it.
All right.
Go ahead, John Heyman. How you doing?
What's up,
what part of putting bug?
Yeah.
What part of putting roach poison on your fucking bed sheet was a good idea?
That was an experiment that I
It was an experiment, John. Come on, man. You don't know unless you try.
It was not a good choice for an experiment. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I did that about 4 years ago. And I said, I'm never doing that again. Boric acid on your bed sheets is just not a good idea. I would never do that again. And I'll tell you,
I can understand, Michele, if you vacuumed it before you went into your bed.
Do not do it. I'm telling you straight out. You do not do that. If you do, and your skin breaks out, and you look like a lobster, and you know why? It's just a bad idea. Don't do it.
I agree.
There's Rusty right there. There he is. He's got to lay in the mixer board. There's the cat right there. He's right there. He's just chilling out.
That's one thing they need to have on the cans nowadays.
Let's see the camera there.
Do not put it on your bed.
So I'll give him some scratches. Yeah, give him some scratches, Michele. Give that cat some scratches.
I always give him some pets.
No, I mean with your fingernails. Dig them into his head.
See it on camera.
Hard as you can.
Yeah, let him see it on camera. This is...
Yeah.
He's looking at me like, frankly, I don't want to be disturbed.
There we go. Give him some rubs.
Cats are wild animals. They like that fucking rough shit.
Give him them rubs. Pet him the other way, Michelle. Pet his fur the opposite way, like towards his head.
They don't like it when you pet the fur upward.
We like that, Michelle. Cats like that. We like that. Feels good. People mistake that a lot. You know, we like our fur brushed the opposite way, against the grain. You know,
they don't like that at all.
We do. It feels good.
To a point. I mean,
something different.
But don't try to put your hand underneath his belly, or he'll definitely give you claws.
Doing good. Bella doing good.
Don't ever touch the belly of a cat. Typical cat will not tolerate it very long. The fact you do that, they will definitely swat at you because they think it's. Actually, boric acid is more of a desiccant than anything. To humans, it doesn't really. It's not. In small doses, if you end up eating it, it's not going to hurt you because it's the way it's made. It's not borax. Borax is something that was originally used in the Victorian era for milk preservation.
I know what borax is, Michelle.
Do you have roaches that bad in that apartment?
What's that?
Do you have roaches that bad where you need it in your bed sheets?
No, we did it to prevent it from getting that bad. But like I said, in the wintertime, they really don't come out. It's the summertime we start seeing coming in here during roach season. So,
you think in the winter?
So I looked at what the different people, the different bug specialists said about the blue LEDs, and I think that's going to be more doable because it'll be nice to have some LEDs around the kitchen so we can have some night lighting so that we don't have to turn on the ceiling light. Just turn the dimmer down really low, like a blue color, electric blue, and just let and that way you can still come into the kitchen and see what's going on.
I wonder what it is about the blue light that causes them not to be able to breathe. That's weird. Why blue? Right?
For you.
Yeah. And you just kind of
I was thinking poor cats would be by the poison, but no, I'll put it in bed, so... The cat survived fine, but I think I said I was the one who ended up really getting hit by the desiccant drying up my skin, and I was like, that was what I said, never again.
It's because you gotta.
I said never again.
Day, though, like on a regular basis, it wouldn't be staying on the skin. You gotta probably wash it off. I don't know, Michelle. I've never used this stuff before. I've never had a rodent problem, thankfully.
Well,
I hear those things, the UV thing.
Unfortunately, it is very much more prevalent in certain communities than others.
Right. Michelle, did you ever get those things you plug in the wall? It sends the UV. It sends the echo sounds. I can't think of the word right now.
We also had mice, and of course, this cat takes care of the mice.
It drives them away.
We had a few field mice. Females come in, and this cat nailed them every single time. All of a sudden, I find dead mice all over my floor. I don't know. He doesn't even go out, and he finds he has to get in through the walls, and he's right there, and he just takes them down. Boom, just like that. Yeah. He's like, that's what Rusty's is. It's his job. He's the mouse catcher, and he does go after the bugs too. But the few we still see crawling around. But I don't. I lived in shitty buildings, shitty cities. I've always been able to keep them out after moving in. Yeah, well, when your neighbors downstairs got them and they didn't care. We had people from the Dominican Republic, they didn't give a damn. They just basically let them stay.
Dominicans.
I don't know why. That's when we started getting them, before we had black ants. Guess who all the roaches took out?
It must have been some kind of bug
to roaches. Yeah. I don't know which I like better. If I really like either one, I think the roaches are a little bit better. They don't get in your sugar. No.
You get centipedes in Connecticut, Michelle?
No, we don't have centipedes. Thank God. No, we don't have fire ants either.
We get those over here. We'll get centipedes over here. They're like in the fall time, especially summertime.
They're carnivorous. Centipedes are carnivorous. They are really just mean, ferocious, biting monsters. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
But then again, the fire ants are just as bad. You get fire ants, and then you're like they swarm, and they'll the raspberry crazy ant, which is a little bit different. They don't they're pests because of another different reason. They swarm. They do raids. They come in. They see any electronics. They go grooving for the electric fields, and then they curl into everything. And then what happens? They get electrocuted. And all of a sudden, on their electrocution, it says, "Raid! Time to raid!" And all of a sudden, every other crazy ant in the colony starts shoving into electronics and starts shorting shit out when their body juices exploding and ugh. From what I saw, it's a very common problem right now down south. I'm like, keep them there! And then the worst places is Texas. So I will not buy anything from Texas. Because I don't know. They're so small. They're about the size of fleas. They actually get into everything. Johnson Space Center had such a problem with raspberry crazy ants. They had to hire professional exterminators just to keep after the little buggers because they're so small. So, yeah, so Victo says to Paul, she says, "You have centipedes?" Oh, I don't.
Sorry, yeah, they're common around here. Well, yeah, they're common around here.
Yeah, in basements.
Yeah.
Basements. I mean, you know what you do is what you're supposed to do is like you take some bleach and you pour it down the drains, and that helps prevent them from like.
That can help with the roaches too. Yeah.
Oh, does that work with okay?
But the problem is a lot of people don't usually pour a lot of bleach down the drains. Actually, that's also good for dealing with another problem, which is sometimes drains, especially kitchen drains, sometimes get clogged up because of food grease and trappings and stuff. The chlorine bleach will help to dissolve some of that.
Yeah, I mean it's not like they're running rampant around here, but I mean you'll definitely catch one in the house every now and then. I mean it's not like you see them all the time, though. You know,
the centipedes eat other bugs, so
they're getting grossed out with the discussion of bugs. I don't blame you guys personally. I don't either. I just think it's just a reality. Some areas just seem to have problems with it, and others don't.
I usually just spray it with the oven cleaner and they fall apart and just start falling apart. So, or just smash it with some paper towel or something.
All right, enough. We don't need to go.
Those things are juicy, Michelle. Those things are really juicy when you kill them.
Oh, please. That's enough.
And then the crunch of all the legs, too.
That's almost as bad as porn. Stop talking about it. I don't think anyone wants to hear about that. Yeah, it's just a reality. It's
yeah, I mean they're there though. You know, bugs are inevitable. No matter where you go, they're gonna.
What do you think about?
Sorry, go ahead, John Heyman.
What do you think about ladybugs?
I don't think I would want to do that, Big Toe. In some ways, the roaches can remind me of let's see, that TV show, that movie there, Joe's Apartment. They're kind of just as smart as Joe's roaches were. Especially that one roach. The leader roach. You think you're so tough? I've been around here a million years. I'll kick your ass. I don't want to kick your ass. I just want you to stay out of my computers. You want me to stay out of your computers, lady? That's fine. Just make sure you leave us alone and we'll leave you alone. Yeah. Okay.
Dad, I hope you were wearing
leave me alone. I leave you alone. You stay in your areas in the walls and near the kitchen sink, and I won't give a damn if you're near there. But damn, you get in my computers, I am gonna definitely declare war, and we will win. Oh, because we have friends with crazy ants, and we'll shut out every computer you got. God,
I have experience of warm and bleach, and I nearly killed my entire family.
Yeah. Evie with the bleach? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this stuff's nasty. I mean, I try to stay away from bleach because it also destroys my clothes, too. Remember the bleach me and Kyle? Yeah.
Whatever happened to the bleach woman that was bleaching everything?
And I've said that one time I boiled some bleach and put some white shirts in it, and they melted.
That lady got kicked out or moved out anyway.
Oh yeah, cotton. Anything with cotton, bleach will trash. So it may not go for some of the synthetic materials, but cotton is definitely is food for bleach. Same thing with battery acid. And I used to work on Ed's motorhome batteries all the time. All my clothes would be eaten through by the battery acid fumes. Every friggin' time. It's just not. And I had to keep replacing clothes because it'd be rotting away just from working on the batteries in his motorhome. And like, damn, this stuff is just nasty.
Did Ed have his train set up in this motorhome?
He did actually. He had one of those pull-down bunks in the front, and he had his train board mounted up there.
Of course.
Yeah, right.
So, because he slept on the couch in the back. Yeah, just not. Bleach is not my friends. And neither is battery acid, so. And stay away from boric acid too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't keep that stuff on your feet. That stuff will it'll make your life miserable. You'll get red feet. You start to look like a red lobster if it gets all over your face. Like I said, never again. Never again. No way. Yeah, we'll make sure it's real white. But what happens is that it eats through the cotton fibers, and just like if you use hair bleach on your hair and want to make your hair really white, what it does to what hair bleach does to the hair is similar to what chlorine bleach does to clothes. It actually will strip out the major structure of the hair, which is where the color is. Because when you start taking away, it's like taking away bricks from a building. So when you go blonde, for example, what you're doing is you're taking out color pigment, which is actually part of the strength of the hair cuticle, and the hair just turns into taffy. It just breaks, and I have to be very careful for that reason, because if I wanted to go any lighter than this, you can't have the length because your hair will just keep breaking off every time. I did an experiment just to see how much I could trash my hair. I took a piece of my hair, cut a piece of hair off, and I put it in pure hair bleach for 24 hours. And I was done. It was worse than noodles. It was just step. Those just breaking off. I was like, oh my God. Don't ever leave hair bleach on your hair for 24 hours. That was a sample done in a controlled test. But
another experiment? Was it a controlled experiment, right, Michelle?
Would you ever get another tortoise? Would I ever get another tortoise? I didn't have a tortoise. Oh, Ed doesn't have a tortoise either. Well, for a minute, I thought you said, would you ever get another Taurus?
Good people.
It's funny because theoretically speaking, Virgo and Taurus are compatible with each other. That's why me and Ed do kind of work together, but unfortunately, he's a little messy, he's a little stubborn, and I'm afraid some of the stuff he does just totally, vexes me.
Idiot.
It's like he likes to put his beer cans everywhere. It's like, why do you do that? It's like, can't you at least pick this stuff up and bring it to the dumpster? It's why are you leaving these beer cans over here in this corner?
All right.
He says, well, because, I can return them for a nickel each. I said, that's fine, but you don't even go to the package store. So that means that someone else is getting the nickel because you're basically giving it away to your friends. Well, so this doesn't make any sense. That's probably where some of the money comes from. Maybe, because he had people that were picking up cans for him. $20, $30 a bag of beer cans.
No way, Michelle. 20, 30. There's no way there's $20, $30
Dom
in
said
there.
one time I ruined my hair by
$20 for a
I
dollar,
bleached by
$10 would be
dyeing it
200.
over and over again to pass a hair drug test.
$30 would be 600 beer cans. There's no fucking way.
Why in the hell would you do that? I understand but trying to pass the test. But in my case, it was to see how white I could get my hair. And let's put it this way: my hair wasn't even that white. It was white, but it was like, as I said, it was like cotton candy in the end. The sample was just totally ruined. I was like, this didn't even get that much whiter than it is now. Maybe a little bit whiter, but this, as my hairdresser said, this is as white as I dare go. You like going whiter than this, your hair is going to be even weaker. And I said, right now, she said, you're trying to grow your hair long. I can't go any later on it because it's just your hair will lose all structure. So it's the same thing with clothes. If you put pure bleach, even you don't have to boil it. Just throw a t-shirt in this regular container of Clorox, basin, and just let it sit there and then take it out and then hang it up. And I will bet in less than 24 hours, the shirt will be shreds. That's what it does. It does the same thing as it does the hair. The free radicals come in, it basically ruins the cotton fibers, and that's it. The shirt's done. So that's why Kyle was doing that. He didn't care. He didn't, because he wasn't buying the clothes. Underwears tend to be more delicate, and they tend to just shred up because you use them so much. I mean, I got like 16 pairs of underwears, but I mean, that doesn't seem to make it easy. Nagging will not make it change. No, absolutely not. He's stubborn. He's a Taurus. He's not going to change. Nagging him doesn't help. Taurus is one of the most stubborn signs of the zodiac.
We're creature of habit. We're creature of habit, Michele. We like what we like.
They are. They also like nice stuff too, because they're also a child of Venus. And you guys like nice stuff. You're a Taurus. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice cars, nice house, nice girlfriends.
True.
Nice furniture. But you guys enjoy also the fact is that you can lounge back in your chair and just basically just do nothing at all.
Just go with the flow.
Because you like to chill out. But there's nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
The problem is with Virgo is we are so, even me, my eyesight does make it harder, but I'm not the kind of person that just likes to lay down and just chill out. If I see, and I'm looking at a floor right now that's got some, I don't know where these stains came from, but there's some stains on this floor, and I'm looking at them, like staring at it. It's like, where the fuck did it come from? And I don't know. I gotta have a really deep down. I gotta mop this floor. It's like I see it. I see this stuff. I mean, when I'm looking at it after a while, and then I kind of handprints on my door jams, I'm like, jeez, it's gross. I do not like it. Yeah.
But would you wear a wig if you lost your hair?
What's the plans for today? It's too long. We've been out for 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 13 seconds. Yeah. So what's your plans for the rest of the day? I don't know yet.
I'll ask her. Hey, Michele, if you were to lose your hair for whatever reason the case may be, would you wear a wig or would you just leave it bald?
If I would obviously have a hairpiece.
You'd want a hairpiece? Okay.
I would have one. I'd buy one. Yeah.
I met
The
a
only
bald
reason I
lady the
can
other
think
day.
I would probably would happen for me is for chemo. If I ever had to do chemo for cancer or something that might cause hair loss, and usually it's temporary. And once you're done with the chemo, your body will start to grow the hair back. But it's really traumatizing for a woman to lose the hair for that reason or any other reason. So, yeah, I don't know if I'd be very happy about walking around as bald. I'm not Sinead O'Connor. Sorry.
And Michele O'Connor.
Yeah, Sinead O'Connor.
Man, you could have a new alter ego.
Yeah. And it says your hair could grow back completely different. I have heard of that. Yeah, that who knows? Maybe it could grow back straight. I mean, it could grow back straight. It could be a different color.
Could have an afro.
Yeah, really curly.
Yeah. Could end up basically with tight ringlets, little tight curly hairs, like little Shirley Temple. Jesus, no thanks. Your hair snarls up bad enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's a thought though. So anyway, tomorrow, guys, is Sunday. I don't know if the shows get played for tomorrow. I don't even know if get played for the rest of the day. Maybe you might just go do another charity stream later. Maybe I will. But if Andrew, if you want to link to the Chatterbait, I'll send it to you. It's nothing.
Yeah, Andrew.
At least my channel's not nasty. It doesn't get into the really weird shit, so you don't have to worry about that.
We can, though, if we want to, though, Michelle, right? If you wanted to, though, you could, because that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Wanted to, yeah. Andrew was like, hey, Michelle, had a long day. Show me those titties.
What do you think the people on Chatterbait would do if I played Silver Moon Radio on their show and did what I was doing with the singing like we did last time on the other Silver Moon show? We do have it still in file here. I didn't, because obviously I took it off the Twitch because they don't like the music, but they, unlike YouTube, they're not as heard about it.
So if you do it on Chatterbait, Michelle, you could do Silver Moon Radio, but you would have to do it in your leopard nightie.
I could do it. Well, it wouldn't quite match the scene, but yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah, sure it would. You know, you're like Wilma Flintstone in a prehistoric age in Silver Moon. It fits perfectly.
Actually, I think it's more like the Silver Moon is more like the time of a Renaissance type of period.
Yeah, you know, it's something they'd wear in the Renaissance. You know, a wild hunter from another land.
Payday. It was yesterday, he said.
But
I will say one thing though, as I mentioned many times on my channels in the past, is that the one Copyright Act is over 26 years old, I think it is, because it came out in 1996.
Maybe break out that turkey and get one of those little turkey legs and just do something with it.
One of the things is that nobody seems to, Congress does not want to change the Digital Millennium Copyright Act to bring it forward to the 21st century. And I think it's really stupid considering it's called the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And I think that they need to revise it. Because when it was created, it was a time of Napster and music sharing. And I think that they need to change it. Just because, first of all, I do believe if you're going to be putting music on your streams on YouTube, that they should say is, you should cite your sources. What song you're playing, where does it come from, which album, which artist, that'd be fine. Give me I can post that information. With Silver Moon Radio, that would be a long list of citations. It's true. It would be a very long list. So, but I mean, like I said, they need to adapt the Digital Millennium Copyright Act because it's definitely out of date already. Food fetishes. Andrew S. just got paid his check. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Friday. That's where the term TGIF comes from. Thank God it's Friday.
I thought it was for ABC's Family Friday Night Lineup.
Yeah.
This is.
I don't know if they have something similar to that in the UK with BBC. I don't think the BBC has a Friday night lineup.
Yeah.
We used to many years ago, but nowadays it's all changed. It's wokeified, and you can't have things like that. But the other channels are different, but BBC's mostly about.
Yeah.
It's all news related now. It's not the same. If you want to watch old BBC entertainment stuff, you do have channels devoted to it. But
so I guess the BBC is kind of like a lot of the major networks in the United States. Basically, is probably catering to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah, but people still class it as the main thing, but it's not now.
No. I mean, the US used to have some really good documentaries on the BBC. And I used to watch a lot of them.
You do still get those. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. I like the ones that are like, I saw the Blue Planet and a few others.
Blue Planet was amazing, actually. I will give them that.
Yeah. I know that costs money. Of course, you guys are paying for it when every month there's TV licenses. You know.
Mm-hmm. You have to pay for it. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, in the United States, we don't have that. Oh, okay.
See, I refuse to pay for it. And they still come round to your door and leave letters to your door, saying you haven't paid your TV license this year. I don't care. Put me in jail, arrest me. I don't think so.
Well, I suppose if the TV guy comes in and says, "Oh, I don't see a telly in here." I guess you're right. You don't have a TV. No. Okay.
They have to have a warrant to enter your house as well, so they.
Yeah, they would have to.
They actually have. I think I've told you this before. They've actually. I don't know if they still do it, but they have detector. They used to have detector vans that could literally detect.
Yes, I did
people
know
that were watching. Yeah.
Some people wondered if those were things or even a real thing. I bet they were. I bet they are real.
Yeah. They definitely were real.
It seems like such a waste. You know, to go through all this aggravation just to get, 14 pounds a month? Just to support the BBC? I don't
And they're some of the biggest crooks in history as well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I don't watch a lot of TV anyway, especially, like, if I want to watch something, I've said this before, it'll be something like Netflix or something like that. So you don't need a TV license for that. It's just for one channel.
Because you're using a computer monitor.
Yeah, well, or that or the TV, you know. But it's because, like, BBC's got a lot of other things. You've got BBC 2, BBC 3, BBC 4 as well. There's BBC iPlayer, which is a digital service. If you watch any of those things, it's still classed as BBC. So,
right. And I think there's actually, I heard that there might be a BBC 5.
I don't think there is a BBC 5, but
I do know you also got a lot of the different audio channels too, AM and FM stations, BBC as well.
I don't know if radio comes into it. I'm not sure though, because I know people around the world have BBC World Service, and
I mean, I don't think the BBC is pushing radio licenses anymore, but
I've never heard of that.
Right now, the biggest money maker for them is the TV licenses now. I think that's why they decided to go with the TV license. It's just like with YouTube, you're saying is you want to watch 4K? No, that's going to cost you extra each month. Then I understand why. It's like 4K uses like 4 times the bandwidth of 1080p. You know, it's like, I get it. You know, it's like, actually it uses 8 times the bandwidth according to Linus Tech Steps. Okay, 8 times the bandwidth.
Shall you ever watch that 8K. British show? Shall you ever watch that UK show called Are You Being Served about the department store?
I've seen it.
Seen that one, Andrew? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. They still show that on some of the old sort of random channels.
Yeah, some classic UK comedy.
You'd like that one, Michelle.
That's pretty good.
Do
Mr.
they
Humphrey.
have UNKEL over there? What's that? Unkel? What's Unkel?
Arkel.
I never heard of that. Oh, you mean Uncle, like the American TV show? UNCLE, which was 1960s type of spy show, I think it was.
The only thing I can think of is something like The Man from Uncle.
Okay, The Man from Uncle, that's what I was talking about, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what he means.
But like I said, is that I really wanted to try to get the BBC over here. I did find a source from one of the repositories that would let me get some of the UK shows over here. And so I got a chance for a while to watch a little bit of the UK stuff. But of course, you guys are 5 hours ahead of us. So I was like sitting there like 12 noon, watching what you guys were watching at 5 o'clock. And I was like, God. You guys had some interesting stuff, but most of it would definitely not be what I call entertaining for my prime time. Turn it on at 3 o'clock and watch some 8 o'clock show and yeah, what is this? And of course I can't go get an online TV guide, so yeah, so it's just a lot of stuff to watch. But people did watch a lot of shows though. Well, like I said, I liked some of the documentaries they have. I do like some of them; they're just good. So right now we're down to 5 viewers today, but this was the second stream Michele and I did on this channel in a while, so I don't expect get 1 million people to jump on here, considering that those people don't even know about my channel. This is very different type of content. Yeah. So, anyway, as far as the night shows go, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do tonight, if anything. Oh, either. I have no clue. I don't either. Because, things are kind of weird right now. Because, maybe we can do some of the night shows. We already do them on night shows on Twitch. Yeah. So that's not going to change. But I think we'll see what happens with the play by ear for tonight. So, for the panel, thank you for coming on, and I'll see you guys tonight around 9 o'clock if I feel up to it, which I should be. Yeah. So, Andrew, go get some rest, and I'll see you later on, okay?
No problem. Take care, guys.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, panel.
Cheers.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye-bye for now, guys.
Okay, Michele. I'll try, Lummy.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
So I gotta pull my cock out.
Yeah. Let's get this chatterbait going.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll let you guys talk amongst yourselves, okay? Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. All right, so we're going to disconnect right now, and then we're going to go ahead and switch out. So talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, panel. Right. Bye-bye, panel. And, we're going to try to just figure out what we're going to do the rest of the day. Get caught up on something, do something. Maybe check the emails, see the messages are going on, because I think that Ed seems like to sleep a lot. He always sleeps a lot. Yeah, he does. Let's see, where's the outro? So right over here, Michele. Oh my God, you got so many messages. Outro. Multiple cameras. Meet desk. Yeah, where is it? 911 is it? Needs interview. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright, guys. So we're going to let you guys go, and we'll see you tonight around 9 o'clock. If we feel up to it, but we probably will be. Oh, yep. Alright, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're gonna be eating a lot of it. No, I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money?
Well, I know you don't need them. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie's. I mean, they're massive.
I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.